I'm trying to do like a day count of the quarantine, and I'm not counting. I don't know. Oh boy. Look at me, I'm a mukbang channel now. I don't even eat potato chips. Look, I got Friendly's, what is this, caramel swirl. Let's use this time to get me more subscribers. Oh my god, it's so good. I can't even take myself seriously. Oh my god. Ew, it's gross. Why would you want to eat pornographically? Oh, I know why. They make a lot of money. Fuck. How you guys doing today? I'm gonna put this away. I'm the queen of moderation. Fuck me. How do I get you back? I know what to do. I had my stupid, what do you call? Is this still running? Let me put this away. Oh, I got shit falling out of my freezer. That's a nice feeling. I've got a stocked up freezer. I'm not hoarding, but the reason I did it this way actually is because I just don't feel like going to the store more. Anyway, here in New York, it's 10 minutes to 6. It's extraordinarily beautiful out. I just was outside sitting for a while in the wind and the sun, and I literally can't fit anything in my freezer. First world problems. But oh no, pretty soon we'll all be completely out of food. God damn it. Sorry guys, what a freaking way to have a video. Here, you can look at my messy table. I do love that makeup mirror though. It's really fun. It's fun. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman been doing to me? My freezer won't shut. I don't know why I'm bothering doing a video like this. There's a circle on the side, and I don't know what that means. I'm not depressed yet. I'm not blue. I'm not even that bored. I'm just kind of like, I'm home, so I know I should be doing something. There's so many projects here. I could literally clean this place top to bottom, use this time for that. I'm just irritated because things are so up in the air with my job. You know, I work in residential group homes, and they're the vulnerable population. Some of them, they're not just intellectually disadvantaged. Some of them are extremely ill. You know, they're compromised. Let me shut this light off and see if that makes it less bright. Might make it worse. I think I prefer me in a golden glow. I don't have the COVID, the corona. I mean, I can't say that for sure, but my county has 111 cases right now. The reporting didn't say if it was like severe or not, or even if they're in the hospital. The thing that's wrong with the statistics and stuff is they're just going by the people who went in and got confirmed. There's tons of people walking around that are already contaminated, but everyone's body and immune system responds differently. Some people have very, very few symptoms. Some get sick almost immediately. You know, I've heard that it hit some people like an avalanche. I'm tired of living in that fear. You know, I thought I was starting to feel some kind of way today, but like I took my temperature. My temperature is always low anyway because I've got like fucked up thyroid. And I feel tired and achy, but like that's because in the last 48 hours I probably slept 3 hours. I mean, I'm back on my meds, so, you know, I shouldn't be cycling like that, but it takes a while for them to absorb back into your system. So, I made a friend online we're in the same online writing group. He mentioned that him and his wife were among those that were like kind of panicky about the whole toilet paper thing. And it's not that people necessarily think that they need a lot of it. It's that the assholes who hoard are incredibly greedy and selfish, and that's why there's the supply and demand is just completely screwed up. So, they're older and they live in Florida, and they're both among the vulnerable community health-wise. And it came up in the writing group that he said, I'm literally losing sleep over the fact that, like, we don't have toilet paper. So I said, Stephen, shoot me your address and I'll send you some. You would have thought I told him I was going to send him a bag of diamonds. He couldn't believe I'd be that kind to a stranger. And I'm like, it's toilet paper. And it's my complete pleasure and privilege to help you out. Of course, I threw in a few other goodies. I gave his wife like this felt bird. I put in some feather bookmarks, a card with a bird on it that I put an encouraging message, plus one of my poems called Oversensitive. And that was my good deed of the day. I went to the post office again, mailed off a package, and I forgot my gloves and mask. Everyone looks at you like, they're right. They're right. It's a strange world out there. You all know that. You're not all just staying completely in, right? I mean, went to the post office. It was like one car there. Everyone's constantly cleaning everything down, wiping it down. All the information about this disease is like all over the TV screens and like in big notices in the lobby, and stand far apart, and if you cough into your arm. If you sneeze, do the same. People are looking at you either more friendly, I'm noticing, or like they'd like to shoot you and take your house. It's amazing what the scope of this thing means. Like, every time I try to wrap my head around it, global pandemic, and this is affecting each and every soul on this planet, either super severely for like the homeless and people that rely on every penny, or the super, super rich who suddenly realize they're just like everybody else because they could get this disease. Athletes, superstars. So superstars, who says that? I mean, celebrities. The Prince of Wales has it. So, I don't know. I'm just very reflective today. I don't really feel full of fear. I'm just, when I go out and I'm around like stores and things like that and I have to do errands, it's just weird, all the gloves and masks and like the fear in people's eyes. And what I do find really amazing and delightful is the amount of people walking around the lake. Tons of people. They're not supposed to be in like groups or anything, and there's still people like couples that are walking, with their gloved hand in hand. But mostly people walking dogs, riding bikes, riding motorcycles, families, young mothers with strollers, but just so many. And it's like, wow, it's true. Like, I live on a beautiful lake and no one's ever using it because everyone's always at work. And if this wasn't a global pandemic situation, it would be like paradise on earth, that everyone's just, the whole earth has unplugged and everyone's just home cooking and eating and online fuckery and cleaning and hanging out with their families. Like, it's funny that it takes like an almost disaster to make everyone slow down. I feel so sorry for the people who've died already and their families and what they're doing with their bodies, because morgue space is at a minimum. There's a hospital in Elmhurst, Queens. I wrote a whole long essay on this. They have a tractor trailer, like an 85-foot trailer, refrigerated, that's a makeshift morgue. And of course, there can't be any funerals right now. I mean, unless everyone can stand 6 feet apart. I just said I wasn't that depressed, and now I'm going on and on about death. But there's nothing to talk about that I didn't already talk about yesterday. But, even though I'm home, I did my makeup. Did my hair today. It's going to get really long before this is over. But I like it. I like the color. And it's a good thing I got rid of my nails anyway, because that's one of the health guidelines. Don't have long nails. They're gonna bust through your rubber gloves, and they're also receptacles for germs underneath. Unless you're the type of person who like scrubs underneath with a brush individually when you're washing your hands. So talk to me, you guys. Come on, let's get some feedback. I want to see what everyone's doing and how they're coping. And are you remembering to laugh? I mean, there's moments I fucking piss myself laughing with just the tomfoolery online and the memes and the jokes and I don't know. The political division right now is so extreme and so disturbing, and just Donald Trump just doesn't even seem real to me. He seems like a caricature from like a child's worst fevered nightmare of a villain. You know, he's not even a good villain. He's not even a smart, cunning villain. Well, it's cunning that he made it to the presidency. It just shows how broken our system is. And I don't care if I'm offending anyone, by the way. He's bringing about pretty much the end of the world. And the economy's going to be turned around by Easter. Okay. And the Easter Bunny's real. And yeah. I'm going to go before I say something I'll regret. I got more dishes to do because I cooked again today. Did I post that video? Maybe I put it on Facebook. I made, you know, the spiral pasta with spinach and white beans and sauce. I'm turning into one of a foodie. I actually did buy these for my son tomorrow. He's coming over. I got him all kinds of cookies and chips and ice cream and Italian bread. That boy can eat. All right, guys. I'm going to do my dishes and then see what's on Netflix or put in one of my own Blu-rays or something. You know, I do have a lot of Blu-rays and like books and stuff to read, and I'd like to go through my magazine collection. I've been getting the New Yorker magazine for years, and I like literally never look at them. But I don't like to throw them out because I spent money on the subscriptions, or the subscription was a gift from someone. And, you know, I like a monthly magazine, not a weekly one, because I don't have time to read through like an entire, but it's usually a pretty good publication. I have to look at my bills, my checkbook, contact some people, and pay my electric bill, pay my cable bill. Definitely have enough food. Got gas in my car. So things are good for now. Oh, did I mention? I think I did. Ooh, my memory's bad. Jesus Christ Superstar is back on July 23rd. Kimmel Center, Philadelphia. I do remember now mentioning it. But I got to call the Mariondale Center and get my refund returned for the writing retreat, answering the soul's call to write. And that's it. Peace out, guys. Hope you're doing well.